Hello and welcome back to another episode of From Day One. As always, let's just start by grabbing our items. Again, we do have the Sounds of Dominion along with us, of course, as always, in the first episode of the day. Now, the only thing we have done off camera is I did set the original expeditions out for the day. Gold League does complete in first. We do get the full 60, 150 silvers, and 200 bronzes. Of course, with also their victory today, an extra 20 for that. So you're getting 160 a week if you do go full clean. Today's prizes include Great Enchantment Runes, which we will take. The chest, which we'll also take. And we'll leave the energy in the inventory. Looks like some more members of the guild have actually bought the Scorching Days jars. Bogeyman, the 300,000 package. Hero, the 300,000 package. Migo. Fire, the 15.5 million package. And there's also a key available for silver reaching his level. Now, for those wondering, we'll go to those jars. 300,000 cost each of those guys $37.49 US or whatever their equivalent in their currency. But for the other one, the 500,015, the guy today spent $225 US, and also the one last night during part 3 did as well. Alright, so let's just continue on our task here, and then we'll get some Sound of Dominion, some fights and goodies involved. Here's a nice 100. And actually, if my media server isn't going to fail on me, I'll try to bring up some Sound of Dominion and music tracks for the backgrounds while we go through tasks. Alrighty, so up at the top, we'll just start walking through the daily tasks. Here's the expeditions that I said we did off camera. Outland. Leave the energy until we come back to actually start knocking a few off. Pet summoning. And today's egg is 5 Fenrises. 5 Fenrises in a mere tree. Cha-cha-cha. And we'll start today with a little bit of Isaac music. And now to the sounds of Dominion for our first Titan fight. That's a failure, but I think it's due more to the timing than anything. So let's do that again, but on my own timing. Hold off on a rising because it shoots up. Jumps down. Now it's going to try to stop fire. And it's a stud. Stunned at the wrong time. Got 17 more points by my own control, but the stun just killed it. Let's first of all see if there's any 2-2-1s that we can there's one. Mercifully take advantage of. that is the music that Nexters believes goes with that hero you're seeing on screen at the moment. I don't control it, that's just what Nexters claims. So, more of the music of Dominion as we continue. Oh, we'll be back to the music in a second. There is an awesome pull, a super Titan pull. That might actually level her up. We'll have to check. That was the sound that the Dominion, the game considers to be for the storm that we had just a couple weeks ago from the Great Storm. So it's 3 plays 3, now it's 3 plays 2. And we win the first fight. And now the fight that matters. Corvus and Morgan. Puppy, well, I'm going to say because they're already done. So we move up to 714. Damn it. And that was Alvanor's. And we have a winner moving ourselves inside the top 400 in the regular arena. To 366 we move. Picking up a prize. And we'll leave that there. We can pick up the next fight in Grand Arena prize. Go up and there should be time to deal with this task. So that task is done. The elemental season noticing we've got in there is the dill. So let's see, we're at about 23 minutes. Let's go ahead and use some of this energy so we can get it ticking. Especially if we can get it down to where we can actually use that 60 as well. Alright, the energy meter is down to 119. And we'll actually get to do as many of these as I can. Stop there for now. We'll try to get some more money before we do the other two. 3 for 3. That is an awesome pull in Hero Stones. Especially because we might need some money for Eden if the Titan pull did indeed actually go ahead and get her up a level. Also, by the weekend, we may be doing the same to Araji, hopefully, with enough jars making it to level 3. Oh, we already have claimed the energy. Oh, okay. So, speaking about jars, let's actually go to those in consumables. So, a combination of what I've earned plus what's been kicked off from guildmates has us have 51 jars. Let's use these as kind of like a template to see what Dexter's has got for a kind of like pull rotation. So we'll speed through these just so we can get them all loaded. Alright, so scroll back to the top. So it looks like we can get Titan Skin Stones. These let you kind of like skins for the heroes. These let you have boost on these skins for a Titan. Then we can get the second level jars, which are called Demonic Flames. It looks like we actually got 35 out of them. Out of this pull. So that's not bad. You can also get Titan Potions. Only 50, so it looks like 50 for the Titan Potions, 150 for the Skin Stones. Anything else in this level? That's 150. Okay, I just want to make sure there wasn't a different amount. Okay, so you can also get gold, 100,000 with a Demonic Spark avatar. So that's also in the hopper. Anything else? There's 50,000 gold. 50,000 gold again. Okay, so out of 51 Demonic Sparks, according to this, we got 35 that went to the jar level. So actually, that's what, about a third? No, it's not. Well, 30 for 45 would be half. Would be, if you had 45 jars you open and you got 15. We got more, we got about 2/3 actually. So almost 2/3 went to be the second level flames. We've got 1, there we go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 and 1, right there, 7 and 1, 8, 2, 9 and 3. So you got 9 Titan potions and 4 skin coins out of the 51. So that's a little less than 20% for the potions and about 8% for the Titan coins. And then on gold, I'm going to count the avatar as 1, just for simplistic sake. So that's 1. 2, 3. 3 times you got gold out of 51. So 10% would have been 5. So we're, what, about 5-6%? But then there is the second level items, 35, the demonic flames. Now, if I remember right, these can still have the Titan potions, the Titan skin coins, but now they also throw in 20 skin stones of the 3 fire titans. So Moloch, Ignis, and whatever the third one's called, I forget at the moment. But you can get 20 of each of the 3 common fire titans. You also can get a third level jar, which is what we're really wanting if we want to boost up Araji. That would be I believe it's like the demonic storm or something like that. So let's see from 35 what we do. Again, we'll speed through them. And this time we get 300 Titan coins when we get the coins. 150 of the Titan potions when we get those. So I'm just counting those right now. 3 and 1. 3 and 2. 3, 3. 4, 3 and 4, 4 and 4. So we got 4 potions and 4 Titan coins out of 35. Close enough to be 10%. Now you can also get coins, including, as you can see, the next badge, 200,000 gold, and the demonic flame avatar. So let's just real quickly pick up the gold ones. 1, 2, 3. So only 2 times we got gold out of 35. So about 6 to 7%. Then finally, before we go for the jars, you can get the Titan stones here. You get of Ignis. Hey, little boy there. I think that's Ignis again, yeah. I believe that's the other one was Vulcan and Moloch. So we're 2, 1, and 1 at the moment. 2, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 2. 3, 3, and 2. 3, 4, and 2. 3, 5, and 2. 4, 5, and 2. 4, 5, and 3. 4, 6, and 3. 4, 7, and 3. 5, 7, and 3. So 5, 7, and 3 between the 3 Ignis, Vulcan, and Moloch. But counting them all together, that's 15. Not quite 50%, but definitely above 40. And out of 35 demonic flames, we got 10 jars to the final stage. So about 30%. Now these final jars, I like it says Fire Titan stone prizes or other unexpected. Here I believe we can only get 3 choices. We can either get 10 Arajis, 30 Arajis, or the gold plus avatar, like we've had on the 2 lower levels. So let's see what we get from those. Okay, we didn't get the golden avatar, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the 10 were actually the 30. So that's 180 plus the 4 to 10s are going to be 40. So that's 220 Araji Titan Stones. So let's go up to the land of the Titans and take a look as I quickly grab myself a drink. Thank you. Sorry about that. So when we take a look, we're of course only going to look for the 3 regular fire guys and Araji. So we'll start at the bottom at Ignis. Moved him up to 610 out of 9. So if we keep getting bad luck and not getting the jars from 2 to 3, we could get him potentially his 5th star before the weekend. Vulcan's at 5 and almost guaranteed to be the first to go super star. He only needs 31 more to do that and should almost definitely be guaranteed with this weekend to do that. Moloch needs 238. It could very likely go 5 star by the end of the week. And Araji only needs 30 to go to the next level. And actually, it might be something we do in a later episode today on that. Also on, was it Ignis? It was Vulcan. We might do something here because he's only 31 away. Something to keep an eye for a later episode because I think we do have some smaller chests that we could use to unpack a few Titan skin stones that we could use to make movement there. I'm going to make this one about a 45-minute episode instead of 30, just so we can kind of like test which kind of episode does the best, we know going forward. So we'll do a little bit of the tower before you and I say bye-bye for part 1. As always, of course, since you did complete the tower in its entirety the day before, you are able to skip the first 26 layers. Floors, if you would. Thank God we got gold. Gold's a premium. Tower coins, I have a feeling, while we got plenty right now, could become a premium in the future. So those ain't terrible to have either. And right now, though, the only prizes we want are ones we can use. The easiest way you can always tell is you can actually mouse over where it says the random item. It'll tell you what it is, how many you have, the hero level needed. And you see here, that's all it tells you. However, if it's an item, damn it, that you actually have use of, in other words, there's a hero who needs it at the moment, you'll actually get that, where it'll actually tell you the heroes that need that item. So we got an item that the heroes need. Good. Moving on. Buff at 12. Some of you might have noticed a rather quick abruption bringing the show to an end in part 3 last night. Unfortunately, I was under the weather. I do apologize for that, but sometimes when the body doesn't want to behave, you don't get that much of a choice. So I had no choice but to bring it to a close. But don't worry, we will not preempt any part of The Exorcist of Art Bell's interview. We will have the entire conclusion tonight in part 3. So make sure you're back with us there in the overnight for that portion. It's starting to sound more and more that we're actually going to go moving that episode from 1 a.m. back to starting at midnight, 12 GC time, just so it does actually fall in with the original show moniker of being Midnight in the Desert, when it would have originally aired live. So if you do see part 3 in the next few days shift from a 1 a.m. start to a midnight start, you now know why. And again, if we find out it doesn't work, people don't like it, we can always bring it back to its original time. As we're here for you all. Alrighty, we move up with an Astaroth Maya combination. An interesting combination, but we'll go with it anyway. Gavin, you want to give me back my Astaroth? Thank you. Alrighty. Up we go. Once again. Level 32, that we can definitely use. There's 2 heroes that need it. And we get gold instead. Now you could go ahead and take a second chest, but it does cost you up in this level 100 emeralds to do so. Personally, I don't suggest doing it unless you absolutely must need the item. Or if you're in a particular event that gives you a bonus for extra levels. Extra chests, I mean, in the tower being open. So if you're going to do it, make sure it's definitely needed, necessary, and also double dip on your bonuses for doing so. The absolute best case, if you are going to do that, is wait for somewhere where you can actually, if you can, triple dip. So have an event that gives you a prize for spending emeralds. Have an event that gives you a prize for having multiple chests open rather than the base 15 for completing. And the absolute ice on the cake is if you actually have the common event top of the tower also active, because then you get the real triple dip. Like, chocolate on top of chocolate on top of, ooh, double chocolate, as Homer Simpson would say. All of this is fun, going through battling enemies and everything else. You start realizing more and more that Hero Wars is more of a resource management style of game. You get X number of rewards, X number of items, X number of activities. You have to manage what you spend your energy, your glyphs, your soul stones, your emeralds on. And those who do so most efficiently usually will rise to the top. Non-respective, of course, those who decide to pay to win rather than free to play. Alright, I think that's where we'll start skipping glyphs so we can collect the skull coins. And this is where we'll probably bring this episode to a close, just so we can try the medium-sized episode length, see if it's more liked or hated. And again, whatever you guys decide by your viewership, we will do. So as always, make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Get us to those goals of 5,000 views so Boxing Nexters will pay attention, start sending us items we can send to you. And also so Google, YouTube, their goal is 1,000 subscribers, so they'll do the same. Of course, down and below, information for Coinbase. Fill it out to get your $10 free crypto and your CoinBase Earn lessons. Less than 2 minutes of lessons. One question is all you get to answer in the quiz. Get up to $100 in free crypto that way as well to use here in Dominion, whether you want emeralds, Valkyrie's favor, any of the special tasks, missions, or anything else your heart desires. Till we do meet each other for the 2 portions left in today's episode, be kind to one another, may all your fights win in Dominion, and join us again as it's always a great new world to release the Krakens here on From Day One.